got out coached, got outplayed. They had control of the game from start to finish. We really didn't do much in the way of positives. Turned the ball over 3 times. I think it was 3 times. We did 8 takeaways with our defense, 0 takeaways. Didn't defend the run, didn't defend the pass, didn't run the ball well, didn't throw the ball well. Special teams were a non-factor. It had no bearing on the game. But, it's a very good football team. Give all the credit to Arizona State. They had a bunch of athletes. They're fast. The front 4 on defense is physical. The back 7 can run. The scheme offensively is very, very difficult to defend. So Coach Graham's done a great job with those guys. They are playing very well.
Did you anticipate that speed?
Didn't see that coming. No, well, the speed, yes.
Yeah,
We knew
okay.
they were fast, but I didn't see the lopsidedness of the whole affair coming. On tape, they just manhandled the first 2 ball games. They kind of yielded Illinois. Really should have beat Missouri at their place. But did I see that coming? No. We were in for against a very good football team, but we were never really in the game.
What did they do offensively to make it so difficult?
Well, it's just their scheme. They got an excellent scheme, a lot of misdirection, bootleg play action. I mean, both quarterbacks are over 72% completion percentage because of, they're good players, but their scheme is outstanding as far as, the crossing routes, the flat routes. They run the ball, suck the defense up, the linebackers up, and then run the secondary off, and then hit those intermediate layered crossing routes and the flat routes. I don't know what their completion percentage was tonight, probably 75% again.
Did you have breakdowns in the secondary?
A lot of breakdowns. Yeah, we came out of gaps on the front. We came off coverage. The first touchdown, I think it was the first touchdown, we're in man coverage. And that's something we've worked on all week. The quarterback bringing the ball to the edge. And if you come off, he's going to throw it. And if you know it, he's going to keep it. That's just part of the scheme that's built in. And we didn't play that very well. So we obviously got to do a better job coaching because we didn't have that covered. Didn't have much of it covered.
The word execution kept coming up with the players. Seems like they're really putting this one on themselves.
I put it on myself, so I guess everyone's putting it on themselves. I guess that's an admirable thing to do. But we can play better than that. I know that. We're not as deficient and as outmatched as in, as we were tonight. We should be more competitive than what we were tonight.
You take anything from maybe some adjustments you made at halftime and limited their offense?
No, because the game was pretty well over at that point. We held them out of the end zone, a couple of field goals, but by that time the ball game's over. So I don't put a whole lot of stock into that. What I do put stock into there was nobody quit. That's a sign of everybody fighting to the end, even though the results weren't good, far from it. But they hung in there and they fought. But I guess it's better than giving up another 31 points, but it's nothing to really console yourself with.
Worried about the offensive line again?
Worried about everything. Yeah, worried about everything. Running backs, line, QBs, wideouts. Guess we're worried about everything that struggled to line.
It's a good time for the bye then.
Good time for the bye, and we got the University of Southern California Trojans coming to town. So this game is relentless. It's brutal. It doesn't wait for anybody. No one feels sorry for you. It keeps coming at you, and it's going to be coming at us in 12 days. So we better be ready against it.
Coach, can you talk about the ASU pressure, especially at Sutton, how they're
got to have an answer for that. You got to have a better screen game. The screen game is non-existent. They're teeing off on us, and we got to have answers. We have no answers, and that's disappointing. So we got to do a better job with some screens and some draws to make people think twice about bringing pressure, particularly on third and medium and long, and try to get something to combat that. Because tonight we had no answer whatsoever for the pressure.
Coach, do you plan on making any adjustments in the secondary?
Well, we look at the film. We lost Whittingham Freeman, the corner that came in for the volume. We removed both from the game. Whiteingham was next guy out. He hurt his knee, and so he was walking to the next guy. But we got to evaluate. Got to evaluate the offensive line. We lost Mason Jones, and then his backup, Lachlan Louis. So we went through and guard, but. Nobody cares. We smell blood in the water and come after the opposing team. So we got to take a look at all areas. make sure we got the best players on the field. And that's what we're, as coaches, that's our job in the next 24 or 48 hours to make those decisions and get that done.
Kind of specific to the run game, how much of it is the ability to get yardage is on the backs as much as on the offensive line?
Well, tough to say without looking at the film. I know last week, going back to a week ago, we had much more yardage blocked up than we came away with due to missing cuts and not great vision in the back, out of the backs. And so, impossible really to tell until we really analyze the film. That's two real problems.
And that's for Coach White.
Yeah, after you lost Utah State, you made sure, it's one loss, we got plenty of games. Last year we rallied from being down on 4 in conference. Is that the same mentality now?
Absolutely. Certainly, yeah. We got a lot of football left. We got 8 games left. And, everybody's got to improve. We got 12 days. I told them after the team, everyone in this room got 12 days to get their act together and become a lot better and more efficient than more than that. Because the degree of difficulty continues to increase. So, yeah, we're not going in the down or quit by any means. That's not our nature. That'll never happen. But we got a long ways to go. That's the bottom.
Coach,
There's some down when you're enjoying this.
the breakdowns on defense, it's been a while since
It
this
has.
team.
Haven't played that pony on defense. I don't know if I can remember one half of football played as poorly defensively as we played that first half. I'm sure there was somewhere down back in the day, but I can't recall it right now off the top of my head.
Any reason why? I mean,
Wish I knew. They, like you said, their scheme is outstanding. I give them all the credit in the world. They got playmakers. They utilize their personnel to a T to maximize all their skill, all their speed on both sides of the ball. And so give them all the credit. They came in ready to play, and they executed, they played, and the end result was what you saw.
Are they that much better than last year?
Markedly better than last year. Markedly better. And to me, there's not really a comparison to how they're playing, how they're functioning as a football team. It's pretty good. So.
okay, thanks a
All
lot.
right, guys.